Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Number 21 will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, second baseman, Daddy.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Andrew the man. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fouled straight back.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
0-2. Here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Kelly Jones, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Mike Trout. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers 0. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Gavin Titus gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Striding in, David Romero. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Romero.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second baseman, Francis Coronado.
Digging in, Francis Coronado. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Into the box now, Matt Smith. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Matt, this is a big at bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down at the top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt just to enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
That's inside. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he
Batting
wanted to do was give him
center
something to
fielder,
hit in the heart of the zone.
William
So no harm done.
Hernandez.
Force out anywhere now.
Now batting, William Hernandez. Has a look, now the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Wayne Anthony batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, Professor Smokey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. And
they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Diego Ortega as he grounds one briskly to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays.
Hitting off for the Tigers, third baseman number 13, Joey Gallo.
And that's dead center for strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Dan Vogelback. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Strike 2. Now here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Austin Kelton hit hard down the line. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Jones, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
The 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Smith moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Thomas Good, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Ready for another chance? David Romero, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. The man sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Standing in, Jeimer Candelario, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
and that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third.
Mac Daddy.
Now in the box, Mac Daddy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
In now, Andrew, the man, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelly Jones. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Stepping in, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Francis Coronado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Matt Smith.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Smith. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The man has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, William Hernandez.
Striding in once again, William Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Now to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Kelton.
Into the box, Austin Kelton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Wayne
Leading
Anthony.
off the 4th inning, third baseman, Wayne Anthony.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Professor Smokey.
In now, Professor Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. The man moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Diego Ortega.
So striding forward now, Diego Ortega. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that misses, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading out for Detroit, shortstop, Jacoby Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Mac Daddy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
sinker. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Once again a 3-2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Good.
At the plate, Thomas Good comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, David Romero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Changeup called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Francis Coronado.
Ready for another shot now. Francis Coronado, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. The man is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Andrew, the man, he starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 2-0 on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Kelly Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Strike called. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Left field and deep. Ortega ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
After that single, now we're 1st and 3rd. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Dan Vogelbach. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Kelton.
In now, Austin Kelton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And there he goes towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. This one's down to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Matt Smith. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. A quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 25, William Hernandez.
Ready for another chance. William Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Hard hit to first. Speared on the dive. What a play.
Third baseman, number
Outstanding
24.
play over there at first. That ball was headed for the
Anthony.
hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box, Wayne Anthony, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your
Keone
attention,
Kela
please.
is on to pitch from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now
Blue
to start
Jays,
inning number 7.
Number 50, Keone Kela.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario.
Leading off for Detroit.
3rd trip to the plate for him here
Designated
tonight.
hitter,
0 for 2 at this point.
Candelario.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mac Daddy He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Andrew the Man.
Striding in once again, Andrew the Man. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Hernandez will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Michael Blazek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Blazek.
Stepping up now, Professor Smokey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Smokey.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vogelback is over and he puts it away for the first down.
The left fielder, number 33, Diego Ortega.
Stepping into the box, Diego Ortega. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Designated hitter, Thomas Good.
Now in the box, Thomas Good. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in and out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Ryan Presley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ryan Presley.
Into the box now, David Romero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So digging in now, Francis Coronado. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Standing in now, Matt Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gallo will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers 3. Zach Curtis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Zach Curtis.
Kelly Jones will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number
Still
13.
anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ortega looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as we are all tied at 5.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1-1, here it comes. The high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Austin Kelton. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Coronado is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Now at the plate, William Hernandez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
William Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Heath Hembry is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, Heath Hembry. Third baseman, number 24.
In now, Wayne Anthony. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Jones is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
28, Professor Smokey.
Striding into the box, Professor Smokey. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in, Diego Ortega. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 0-2 delivery. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another try at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Digging in and looking for more, Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Thomas Good in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 6-5. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Rob Fisher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fisher.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That curveball just froze him. This is one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Landgraf.
Into the box, Mac Daddy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Smith is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Andrew the Man.
So striding in, Andrew the Man. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it. Smokey. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.